Let's go to our caller from the 815 area code. Caller from 815. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Jonathan. I'm from Rockford, Illinois.
Hey, Jonathan, what's on your mind?
Hi. So my question, it's a bit of a two-parter, but I think I'll just ask the first part in case. So for last election in 2016, the hot issue I think most people will agree would be immigration. This year for 2020, well, coming up 2020, it's probably more or less going to be probably single-payer healthcare, and obviously Donald Trump. And so my question is a little bit, you know, for it's never too, I guess, early for politicians to look too ahead. So for like 2024, it's just the nature of the political beast. People are already probably trying to, plan their way out there. And so for me, I was wondering, in your opinion, this year's healthcare, which was brought by Bernie, Andrew Yang bringing up, UBI. Do you think that would be the next hot issue for just any platform in 2024, or do you think it'd be some other issue that you think is not being, covered as much?
Listen, I can't even tell you what the main issues are going to be within the Democratic primary debates in 6 months or whenever it is that they start. So I wouldn't even venture a guess as to what are going to be the
Hmm.
issues of 2024. I think big picture, what you're going to see is that as the sort of crisis of inequality and wages and employment and technological automation deepens, you are going to see more and more focus on what is your plan to deal with the changing status quo of our relationship to work. And this includes everything from wages, wealth inequality, taxation would fall under that. Because of its economic impact, healthcare is also going to be a discussion there. So if I had to pick an umbrella, that's where it would be. Also, being aware of the fact that as the climate change crisis gets worse and worse, it will be sort of unavoidable that that also becomes prevalent. But as far as 2024 or the 2022 midterms, I just don't know. I think it's just way too early to know.
Okay, yeah, definitely. And so do you think, so like I said before, Bernie was kind of like, the dark horse for the last election. Do you think in this election, someone like Andrew Yang, who's bringing, UBI up to, the platform, do you think he might be someone that, people might latch on to just as they did in Bernie in like
I mean, I
2016?
think that it would be fascinating if Andrew Yang did get that surge in support. His fundraising's going pretty well. He's getting more and more media interviews. He's one of my top three. So I hope
Hmm.
that that does happen and that he has a more prominent voice in the 2020 Democratic primary for sure.
Okay, well, definitely. Those were all my questions, so thank you for answering them.
All right. Thank you so much for the call. I appreciate it. Let's go to a break. If you are holding, I'm sorry I wasn't able to get to you, but there are like 40 people holding, and we will take more calls next week. And I look forward to hearing from more people.